Hello and welcome back to another one. And it is Eminem's birthday today, and just in time for this we've got the revelation from VEVO of something quite monumental for Eminem as he celebrates 47 years old. Now, even before hitting 45, many rappers hang their boots and go into fields like podcasting. Some begin to call themselves social commentators. Some begin to leave comments on who is and who isn't allowed in hip-hop, and some see their careers declining to critical levels even before hitting 30. But Eminem is still here, and we are even patiently waiting for an upcoming album that we believe is coming soon according to close associates of Eminem. Now, this decade has been quite crazy for Eminem, and since 2009, all we've heard from critics is that he should retire, but the fans can't get enough, and the critics keep coming back for more, since they can't leave his name out of their publications for obvious reasons. He drops an album and ends the year with the best-selling hip-hop album globally. His bars keep getting better, and yet somehow he should quit with this run of form, and even a while ago we got this crazy talk.
Let me tell you what Joe Budden has thought this entire time. I've been better than you this entire decade.
But regardless of these negatives that are subjective 100% of the time, the facts show that Eminem has been doing great this decade. He's made it 2 decades of dominance, and according to VEVO in the United States, which is where most of his detractors that have a platform to spew nonsense are based, Eminem was the top male artist of the decade, and overall was the second most watched artist in the country behind Taylor Swift. As the list goes, Taylor is number 1, Eminem is number 2, and it is Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Katy Perry, Beyoncé, Rihanna, Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj, and The Weeknd, respectively, that make the top 10 most watched artists 2009 to 2019. On a global scale, according to VEVO, Eminem is the second male artist behind Justin Bieber, and 6th overall on the top 10. It goes like this: Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, Shakira, Rihanna, Eminem, Maroon 5, Ariana Grande, J Balvin, and Enrique Iglesias, respectively. Now, you might be telling yourself, not bad, but I have 3 reasons why this is outstanding from Eminem, and this is the first time we've seen something like this in hip-hop music. But before I list them out, remember to hit the like button if you enjoy content like this. The likes are free of charge and go a long way to support the channel. And if you're new here, also hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Eminem is from a different era even by music consumption standards, but he's managed through all the format changes so far and has remained dominant. Eminem started when cassette tapes were the norm, and some still have the cassette tape of the Slim Shady EP in its original package. Eminem moved through these mediums: cassette tapes, CDs, digital downloads, and now music streams, and he's still here making top 10 lists in the streaming era. On Spotify's all-time list, he's the 3rd most streamed artist on the platform, and as VEVO revealed, he is the top male artist of the decade in the United States and 6th artist overall in the world, and this is an artist that started way back when cassette tapes were still popular. Now, VEVO's list is a most watched list of the decade, which is music streaming, but did you know that Eminem in this decade has been leading the pack when it comes to a different medium of music consumption? Look at it like this: he's pretty much a kid that owns the ball, not just in one playground, but 2, and some love him for this and some hate him for this. While he has his foothold strong in the streaming era, as we see on VEVO's list, when it comes to actual sales, Eminem is still the top male artist in the United States this decade and third overall. Adele is number 1 and Taylor Swift is number 2. So Eminem also leads the way for actual sales for male artists in the United States. For instance, Kamikaze was the top-selling hip-hop album in the United States in 2018, and overall, Eminem sold more albums than any artist across all genres of music in the United States last year. So while he's got top streams, he's still got top album sales to go with it, hence the kid with the ball in 2 playgrounds. Now, most artists on the VEVO list achieved their peak within the period of 2009 to 2019, but Eminem's peak years were before the streaming era. Now, what usually happens if Eminem was just like other artists before him is that he'll find it hard to move with the times as the market shifts and customers change or age. But Eminem has been immune to this common occurrence that has affected most that came before and after him. It peaked with albums like MMLP, 8 Mile to The Eminem Show, but Eminem has still enjoyed the non-peak years he's had at the very top. This is how high Eminem set the bar for himself, that while topping other artists in the current decade, his only true competition has become himself. And this is why I find it hilarious when another rapper or some media journalist comes out talking about how Eminem is no longer relevant or how he fell off, because if we hold other top rappers by the standards he's held to since he came into the game, then every artist after him fell off even before their careers began, since that's how high is set the bar, as he still tops these rappers in these non-peak years. So those are 3 reasons why VEVO's revelations are outstanding for Eminem, and I'm sure you guys have more to add on this in the comments section below, so head over to the comments section and leave your thoughts. As always, like and subscribe if you haven't, and see you on the next one.